Yeah, I like purple.
Hello? What's up? Can I get an ayo? Can I get a
You are now listening to Quarantine Live, recorded from an in-house live studio audience. All right, so I'm over on this mic. Okay, so hi, I'm going a little bit crazy during quarantine, surely, but I felt welcome to the club. You know, we were all kind of banished to our bedroom at the same time, but for like an undetermined amount of time, and for far too long for anyone with a borrowed keyboard and a sound machine. In fact, I happen to have all this kind of late 90s recording equipment. I had this like weird 1608 drum machine. And I had this keyboard that I had borrowed from people. You know, this isn't my bass, this isn't my guitar really. It's all just kind of stolen around from my friends that I used to play music with. But of course we couldn't, you know, see each other in real life and play music, so I wanted to create something by myself with all these musical kind of flavors and styles that I had from these different instruments. So I didn't want to record just a song or a mixtape or whatever an album is. So I decided that using all the stuff that I had, I could create this kind of like radio show style satirical podcast called and then the subsequent Quarantine Second Wave, also hosted by Del Spooter, my alternate radio persona. And all those episodes were recorded, and they're about like 15 to 20 minutes long. You can find them on Spotify, Apple Music. This one that I'm recording right now with you is going to be closer to 3 or 4 minutes. Good evening, my radio wave disciples. This is DEL to the Spooter, your hostess with the mostest and a touch of psychosis. Speaking of slowly losing touch with reality, this episode's going to be a bit quicker, so we're going to hit you right off. Just dive right in with a smash hit by, I can't remember who it is. Oh yeah, of course my real name isn't Del Spooter, it's my alternate persona, but it's all part of the clever satire, you know. Just like the artist that I'm about to record, as if I am, isn't actually Michael Jackson. Oh, the 9th track off of his famous Thriller album. Let's just dive right in. I'm as excited as ever to hear how it's gonna go. Let's check it out. Right now on Quarantine. So, as you know, I have to record all of the instruments, which can take a minute, but I've already programmed this drum track. I have a little bit of synthesizers, and then my plan was just to add a bit of guitar in right here. Ooh, oh no. And like I said, these are all borrowed instruments, so it's just about kind of using what you have and creating kind of connections with people who do have cool stuff. Where are we? Track 5? Perfect. Okay. So I have the drum loop, I have some synthesizer bass, and now what I need is some of those genius satirical lyrics that just are very subtle, a socio-economic, political, you know, just some kind of special message that I want to include. I would usually try and write them down, but you know, I was just a little too busy kind of switching between bass sounds. Let's do this one. Okay, perfect. So once I decided on a bass sound, got all that, I would start to lay down the lyrics just kind of on the fly. And remember, this very subtle message, very subtle political message. I don't want to like come right out and say it. I just want to sort of have these kind of things be very subtle. So let's just start on that. Oh yeah, girl, I'm Michael Jackson. I just really said it, girl. Pay teachers more, pay teachers more. I want you to pay teachers more. Oh, pay teachers more. I just want you to pay them more. 300 million on space travel each year. Give that to teachers so they can teach, yeah. And then the next generation will have the best education. They can all learn how to better balance government budgets. Pay teachers more. I want you to pay teachers more. Pay teachers more. I want you to pay them more. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Tony. Pay my dad more. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Tony. Give my dad a raise so that I can get an Xbox. Hey, oh, I want you to pay teachers more. I want you to pay teachers more. I want you to pay teachers more, girl. All right, that was Michael Jackson singing about how he wants his dad to get a raise so that he can buy an Xbox. Now, it's kind of weird that he's talking about Xboxes. Of course, it's genre bending for the time, but as you can see, that's just the kind of poetry we'd have on Billie Jean. But you know, if you don't have an Xbox, you can just get your own, you know, from your friend. Maybe go to your friend's house, you kind of pick up to play, even if you never had really Xbox lessons. Maybe some things you did have Xbox lessons about, so you know how to play like certain games, but not other ones. But Xboxes are really cool. And Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson sure knew that when they made Thriller. It's clear that they were driving down that highway of life when they saw a sign that said, "Don't go, don't make that album. It'll be too good." And they just ripped that sign clean off. And speaking of signing off, I just wanted to sign all of you off from Quarantine. Bye.